Hello, this is the Radio Geek, and today I thought we'd take a look at the insides of the XHDATA D328. As you may remember before I reviewed this, it's a little AM/FM shortwave radio, and I thought, well, let's see what's inside, what makes it tick. I've already taken the screws out of it. I'll try to tilt it up here so you can see it. There's the insides, and got a number of different ICs on this one. This one here at the top. Let me get this wire out of the way here. This bigger IC here has a weird logo on it. It's JL, and I just found it referenced to some Japanese manufacturer, and it's marked AB18270 J6LOE 1-82, and I couldn't get the web page to translate from Chinese to English, but based upon what these other ICs are, I believe that this one is the MP3 control IC. You have a SD card up here for your MP3 player, and I believe that IC right there does all the work for the MP3. Next to it is a little 8-pin IC, SOIC. It is a 2HC02, which is a EEPROM, probably for remembering where you are and what track and things like that for the MP3, possibly some other things, but that's right next to it. Interestingly enough, down here in this location, this IC, it's marked SI4825, which is the Silicon Labs IC, or maybe a copy of the IC, I don't know. It does not have the Silicon Labs logo on it, or if it does, it's not very readable. Not very readable, I don't know. So it very well could be, but I'm not sure. But that would explain its pretty decent sensitivity, because those Silicon Lab ICs are pretty sensitive ICs. So that very well could be a SI4825A, or maybe copy. I don't know, but it does work well. And then lastly, over here in this location is a 4871, that's what it's marked, and that appears to be the audio IC, which would be for amplifying the audio for the speaker, driving the speaker. The soldering on it doesn't look too bad. It has a number of wires coming here from the ferrite bar antenna on the other side of the board, and it gets soldered up into this area here. So I thought I'd pop this out and see what that ferrite bar antenna looks like. Here's a look at the ferrite bar antenna. Right down in here, it fits in the very bottom of the radio, and then it just has the wires coming out, going around the circuit board and soldered to the back side of the circuit board, but it fits right in the very bottom of the radio, just below the band selector switch that is, you know, AM/FM shortwave and all your shortwave bands. Just below that is where the ferrite bar antenna is located. And you can see on this side of the board there's not a whole lot. We have the band selector switch, AM/FM, shortwave, and the MP3, or I guess it's off radio MP3 or something like that. Up here you have your buttons for your track forward and backwards and so forth for the MP3 player, and these are actual real tactile mechanical buttons, so that's kind of neat. The volume control wheel is over here, and this is the back side of the tuning wheel. Actually, the tuning wheel has a piece of plastic, like a cup that fits around this square here and turns the knob for the tuning. And then you have your headphone jack there, and then your band select slider switch there, and your two LEDs here, a couple of electrolytic capacitors, and a crystal. And that is about it for this side. Let's see what else. I don't see anything else. There is over here where you can plug in the mini USB connector here for charging, and it looks like they have the connector here that it's going to where the battery terminal is in the battery area there, and they just have it in here, populated right here on the board, soldered to the board, the connector, and then they just have the wires going here into the back of the connector, and it's just like a regular connector that you could have plugged something into. So that's a unique way of reusing something. And then it just goes to the battery box or panel inside here, just soldered right on there. That's just the FM shortwave antenna wire there, and then that just makes contacts right here for your battery to fit into there. This has got one of those rechargeable batteries in it. I wish they would have gave an option for some regular batteries as well, but this just has the rechargeable. So that is what's inside of this guy. Everything does fit in there rather tightly, and I'm hoping I can get it all back together now. But anyway, I decided to take a quick look and see what was inside of the D328, and let you guys see what's inside. So until next time, this is the Radio Geek. Hey, it's all back together and it works.